Sometimes you are judged by how do you look and not what you have inside you. What do you see when you're looking at Mickey? You see a disabled person. You don't see the quality of things I can do.
Ilan, the Israel Foundation for Handicapped Children, takes care of a population of about 15,000 children and adults suffering from physical handicaps, neurological handicaps, polio, paralysis, muscular dystrophy, and more. The foundation has 45 branches throughout the country, from Metula in the north to Eilat in the south. Ilan's services include a network of special kindergartens and schools, professional training centers, designated workshops, rehabilitation and employment units, living quarters for the elderly, social centers and sport clubs like Spivak in Ramat Gan and the Sports Center in Kiryat Chaim. Thanks to Ilan's efforts, handicapped children are eligible to be included in the framework of public education from the age of 3. At Ilan's kindergartens, the children benefit from small groups, each of which is under the guidance of a kindergarten teacher and a teacher's aide. In addition, individual treatments from excellent professionals in various paramedical fields are included: physical therapy, speech and occupation therapy, music therapy, and more. The main theme at Ilan is not to allow physical limitations to stand in the way of a child's education. Therefore, the Foundation maintains an active staff of special teachers and therapists, as well as sophisticated equipment in order to improve the abilities of the handicapped child and give him a fitting education. Ilan makes a special effort to integrate handicapped children in regular schools as much as possible, while affording them individual escorts and supervision. Its aim is to integrate the handicapped within a healthy society. At the On Kindergarten in Tel Aviv, Dudu, an Arab boy from Jaffa, learns and practices walking without crutches. Ilan has founded several schools throughout the country for handicapped children who are unable to study in regular schools. Here in the Ofakim school in Haifa, Dasha, a new immigrant from Russia, undergoes an exciting experience in the special senses room, which was built for the school's children. Ilan's staff is comprised of sensitive and skilled manpower, which includes social workers, aides, psychologists, and physical therapists, whom are joined by thousands of volunteers. Yonatan, a pupil at the Ilanot school, communicates with the help of a special communications board with Heike, a young man from Germany who is in Israel as a volunteer. At the Ofakim school in Haifa, a practice apartment has recently opened for the graduates of the higher classes. The apartment sets an example for independent living. The boys and girls come to terms with their individual abilities in order that they learn personal responsibility, cooperation, and initiative. Thus, the young people are prepared for an independent adult life. At the Ilanot school in Jerusalem, a great deal of effort is invested in providing the children with abilities in all fields of knowledge, as well as in creativity and art. The twins, Mayan and Ayelet, talk about what bothers them when they come into contact with the healthy society. It is relaxing, and if somebody says to me that I didn't paint it, I get angry. It sucks. When you work, when you try hard, work hard, make an effort, when you make an effort, the whole lesson, and in the end, they don't believe that you painted it. Handicapped adults also get aid from Ilan, the purpose of which is to make possible a continuation of their advancement and greater independence. At Ilan's Vocation Center in Jerusalem, the handicapped are making creative crafts. They sell their work to passerbys so that a connection is made with the surrounding society.
The most important thing that I feel is I want people to buy stuff because it's 100% okay, it looks good and people want it. And just so happens that a disabled person made it.
Ilan's vocational training centers are based on vocational and social rehabilitation policy that at its heart is the recognition of the need to give the handicapped person what he needs to make him a productive member of society. At these centers, the handicapped person attains competencies in operating various light and heavy mechanical equipment. The work of the participants in the vocational department is proof that even for the most severely limited, there is creative potential and that with the right effort, it is possible to realize that potential. If Ilan's protected factory weren't here, we'd be stuck at home. It's good that this place is here. Ilan believes in finding living solutions for the adult handicapped population within the framework of the community. Nonetheless, for some of the severely handicapped, the preferred solution is living in quarters that will afford them proper security and comfort. Ilan runs as of today 3 homes for adult handicapped and Beit Tamar in Jerusalem for children.
With friendship around you, I didn't suffer so much from loneliness, but there is many disabled people that suffering from loneliness, and I think this house is answering the loneliness.
Beit Kessler in Kiryat Chaim was founded by Ilan for people with a physical handicap who wanted an independent life in a supportive environment. While seeing the tenant as a whole person with needs and desires, an effort is made to enable the tenants to realize the potential in themselves for a full, satisfying quality life. Beit Kessler was planned and built with high standards and is equipped with the latest technological advances that are compatible with the needs of people with physical handicaps. I can do everything for myself and I don't need any help from others. This is something I didn't have in the past. Vocational workshops in the fields of industry, baking, and creative handiwork help to attain an occupational field, widen horizons, and develop productive, creative people. I feel like a flower today, like a real flower. I get up in the morning and I say to myself, wow, I feel good, I see the sun. They give you such confidence here. Ilan makes available a large part of its resources for the development of programs for social and sports activities for the handicapped population in Israel. Ilan sports centers meet international standards, including a devoted professional staff of coaches, and serve thousands of handicapped children and adults. The activities at the centers include swimming, fencing, weightlifting, athletics, wheelchair races, basketball, and more. Many of the centers take part in sports competitions in Israel and internationally, with impressive achievements resulting in the many gold and silver medals gathered by Ilan's men and women teams. The desire of many of the handicapped is to be integrated into society like anybody else. Many of them believe that it is possible, but they need help and support in their difficult struggle. Mirav Kalman expresses it in a poem that she wrote. To my dismay, there are still those that put the mark of Cain on the handicapped, and that's a pity, for if they would get closer and get to know us, they would see that it is possible to learn things from us. One can speak, one can laugh, one can write, one can erase. We can do many things together. So, give us a hand, for the same blood runs in our veins, the same blood, really like any person.